Heard It Health is sponsored video content brought to you by MedCity News.
Hello and welcome to Heard It Health. I'm Orundhuti Parmar, Editor-in-Chief of MedCity News, and today I'm with Ivana Naomi-Rod, COO of Intelligent Medical Objects, a clinical documentation and data enablement company. So IMO has historically focused on helping providers with clinical documentation. But Ivana, can you explain how you guys actually do that and then how the company has evolved to where you are today?
Yeah, sure, absolutely. So IMO for the past 3 decades has really been focused on empowering the provider at the point of care with accurate and specific terminology so that they can capture data in the way that they intend to capture that data. And that's been really important for us and for the broader healthcare industry as we think about how important it is to represent the longitudinal view of the patient. So when we think about our evolution and where we're going, we think about expanding on our strong foundations and taking our ability to really understand clinical data, standardize, normalize data across the entire healthcare ecosystem.
So can you describe how you address interoperability, which has been such a problem for us in healthcare, and how do you help in accurate data analytics?
Yeah. So interoperability, as you mentioned, has been a problem for a long time, and we've made some strides, but really the big problem is around how data is aggregated and taking that aggregate data and trying to standardize, structure, and make sense of it in a consistent way. And this is where IMO plays a big role. Because of our understanding of that clinical data, we can really add that fidelity, specificity to the data that we see. As it relates to accurate data insights, once you have a clean and standardized, consistent data set, then it's very easy to take some analytics platforms, queries across that data, and provide the most accurate and up-to-date insights.
You know, there's a lot of AI-powered clinical documentation companies out there like Suki and, of course, Microsoft's Nuance. How are you different from them?
Yeah, so I'm sure the question came up as a result of our recent acquisition of Melax Technologies. So they are an NLP and AI company. But really, when we think about Nuance and Suki, we are enabling their platforms and other companies like them at the point of care to ensure that they have the most accurate entity and fact recognition, as well as the coding enrichment on the back end. Our technology is really focused, as always, on enablement and data standardization and consistency across the entire ecosystem, but further downstream.
Well, thank you so much for spending some time with us today.